Hello and welcome to the Cox Sports Report. I'm Morgan Lang with my co-host Matthew Hatfield. We have a great selection of highlights and postseason play. We're going to start off with the ladies, and we're going to see the Lady Cavaliers of Princess Anne take on the Lady Commodores of Maury, where the last time these two teams met, the Lady Cavaliers dominated both games, and we'll see if that's going to be a three-peat. Let's go.
Maury beat them, Morgan, at 23-1 on the year for Princess Anne, trying to give them their second loss on the campaign. Maybe it's third time a charmin. Right out of the gate, it's the Virginia Tech commit Shanette Hicks, junior guard, with the steal, and she's racing the other way to the cup, and we'll get it to go.
Oh, it's looking like it might be an opportunity here for the Commodores, but you know what? Those Cavaliers aren't going to have it for long, as Janella White is going to be able to get in and get up for two.
White would be a force in the paint in this game, as she's been all year long for Darnell Dozier's team, trying to make it a fifth state championship this year. Maury with the perimeter shooting attack, not too shabby, as Kayla Ariagi knocks it down from just inside the three-point arc on that one, and then Ariagi again pulls up and hits it with a jumper.
Yeah, nice job there by Ariagi, and we're going to go this time with the Cavaliers, and when in doubt for the Cavaliers, why not go to White, who's going to be good for the deuce.
Princess Anne used to having a dominant post player. Remember Elizabeth Williams, who's now at Dukes a few years ago, but Princess Anne's down by a point as they head to the second quarter, going to need that defense to pick it up, and the offense is looking pretty good behind Jadiva Hubbard and White.
Yes, and we've got Cavaliers taking it again, and they've got Hubbard, they've got White, and this time we're going to go, but it's going to be blocked. The Swango blocked by Hicks, and Hicks is going to go the other way with the layup for the Commodores, and they are getting that lead a little bit closer. It's 24-21, ending the second quarter.
Hicks is lightning quick for Maury, but Princess Anne starting to pick it up defensively, and they're getting the outside shots to fall too, as that one is nailed by Mercedes Tapia from long distance.
Yes, but who are we going to go with the Commodores? We've got Ariagi, who's had an incredible game thus far, and she's on the break, and it is good, putting up some more. It is 34-28, third quarter, and Maury's doing everything they can to keep that lead, or keep getting closer to that lead.
Yeah, it's a little dry spell for a bit for Maury, and Janela White inside just posing too many problems for Maury as they're getting the perimeter pieces to go, but they cannot stop White inside. Outside shot is good for Kishana Sutton, and Maury is trying to get closer. Can they stop White, though?
No, I don't know, because Princess Anne's going to be coming back this way. They're looking to post up, but they're going to go outside. This time, this is going to go to Hubbard, who's going to sink it for three.
They double down inside, and that leaves somebody open from behind the arc, and Hubbard makes them pay. Maury trying to answer here. Ariagi with the bounce pass. It is a jumper good for Tiffany Daniel, as Maury attempting to make a rally here in the final few minutes.
They are. This time Princess Anne is going to go this time to Brown, who's going to be able to add two more with the basket. And the Cavaliers are looking like they might be able to pull this one out. It's going to go up ahead. Why not finish it off here? They're going to go up ahead to White with a feed from Dawn, and there it is with a final score coming up our way, 52-41 for the Princess Anne Cavaliers. Neela White, as we saw, with the double-double, 23 and 16 points. Hubbard putting up another 10, and Maury behind Daniels and Hicks adding 19.
Princess Anne keeps the win streak going. They're 24-1 on the year. How about the Maury boys taking on Green Run at the Norfolk Scope in the Conference 9 Tournament Championship? Commodores come in having won 14 in a row. Green Run losing 2 games in the regular season, 1 in a game they led by 14. And we're underway with the Commodores having the ball first. They would lose it, though, as Matt Coleman unable to keep the handle. Sterling Carrington comes up with the steal, throws it up ahead to Edward Gordon. Look at the ball movement there as Jamal Mateen finds Sean James inside for 2.
Wow, nice job there. Stallions are making it go on. And this time, though, we're going to go with Mike Bass Knight getting up and under move. Check that out. Man, Matt, let's take another look at this one.
Ooh, he would end up limping on it, but it was just a gorgeous move as he goes right there with the up and under move right by Sterling Carrington for 2. Bass Knight, though, would go out for a while with that injury.
He would, but this time we're going to go with freshman Coleman, too, getting to basket here for 3. It's nice to see that they've got so many assets, and he's still limping, which I'm wondering what's going on there. But we've got Carrington getting the rebound here off to Coleman, who's going to be able to get it up and finish in transition. Nice move there.
How impressive is the 9th grader, already with offers from Virginia, Virginia Tech, Old Dominion, and Miami of Florida. It's Maury up 9-7, trying to make it 3 in a row in the head-to-head series with Green Run, which is looking for its first tournament crown since 2008. And they've got Tyler Blunt, who can shoot it up from 3.
He does, absolutely. Absolutely, and we're going to go this time with another three. This time he's going to pull up, and it's going to be a three by Sean White. Nice move there as he's continuing to make his impact.
You see Blunt right here as he goes behind the back, right to left, and just nails it right in front of David Reed. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Green Run.
Nice, 22-21. They're taking the lead. Could this be the opportunity for them to finally break this winning streak? Morey's going to go this time into Coleman by Martine. Passing is there. Nice way to turn it, and it is a quick steal and in for two.
Wow, the defense is really getting into the act. It's 39-35 in favor of Green Run as we head to the fourth and final quarter. Could be a exciting finish yet again. Jamal Mateen, he goes right to the bucket as he puts it in to increase the Green Run lead.
Yes, but let's go this way as we're going to see Coleman check this move with the spin to Jill Ferguson, who's going to add it there. Well done. Let's take another look.
Pretty tough to defend that. You just, shake his head and say good job there as he finds Ferguson inside for two. As Green Run, though, trying to answer every Morey play, and they do right here as it is inside to Sean James on the feed from Sterling Carrington. The ECU football signing making a contribution on the hardwood.
They are, and Green Run's going to continue trying to make their impact here. It's going to be a low post to Martine, who's going to get up with the basket, and he draws the foul. Nice three-point play there.
And Jamal Mateen increasing that Green Run, leading the Stallions now on the break here. As you see, they've got it with Carrington. He goes right to the cup, gets it to go, and the Stallions are sensing the opportunity to finally beat Morey. They get it done 58-52. As you see, a double-double for Mateen. Blunt with 15 points, Sean James with 9 points and 13 rebounds for the Stallions.
Well, stay tuned as we'll have more great highlights after this.
And welcome back to Sports Report with Morgan Lang. I'm Matthew Hatfield. We head back to the Norfolk Scope to check out the Penn South Conference Tournament Championship. A couple of Newport News rivals collide, Morgan, as the Minchville Monarchs take on the Warwick Raiders.
Absolutely, and it's going to be interesting here to see as they're both coming in with winning records, but we've got the Monarchs winning the opening tap, trying to make something happen, as it's going to be interesting to see the senior guard. Keep your eye on him here with Tim Hewitt, who's going to be able to get in there and get the finish.
Nice low post move for Hewitt, and Minchville out to the early lead, up by 7, just only 3-4 minutes into the ball game. And Elijah Murphy here dumping it off to Devin Henson, and the Monarchs operating well offensively. Henson will go to the foul line for a 3-point play.
They will, but we're going to go. This time it's going to be Lewis Freeman, the junior, who's going to answer for Warwick with the jumper.
Pull up there, sweet touch for the junior. Keep an eye on him. He's a talent to watch out for in the future. Minchville now on the run. It's Devin Henson coast to coast, and he gets it to go. Nice
play there. We love seeing that in the transition. It is 12-7, early lead ending the first quarter. Let's see how the second goes. We've got Warwick's Calvin Green, who's going to add 2. Nice move there, and you know what? Green worked once. Why not go twice? As it's going to be Green again with the baseline and the foul.
Oh, tough one right there. He's a mean Green fighting machine, and Coach Dennis the Toothless and the Monarchs have to find a solution to keep him away from the basket. They're going to go to their guards. Devin Henson now on the drive. He kicks it out to Richard Washington with the three-pointer. Money.
But we're going to go Warwick to Ray Rawls, who sends it in. Nice job for Rawls, but the 6'7 junior using that height. Daquan Lake is going to be able to lean in and get in for 2.
Not going to see a longer reach than Lake. I mean, he is just long arms right there. And Minchville here with Henson on the move. He finds the open man, Tim Hewitt, cutting to the basket, and the Monarchs continue to increase their lead.
They do. But let's check out this defense, Matt, as they're coming in here. Check out this double team. Nice move there. Comes in. Henson gets it off to Brandon Clary. No stopping them. 29-20, as it's looking like that lead is continuing.
Yeah, big basket to keep the momentum away from Warwick. And there's an impact rejection by Freeman, showing off that athleticism. And then he hits the pull-up jumper right here to get the Raiders closer.
They do, but it's going to be Washington coming the other way on the break as he adds 2, and they are just continuing to make their statement. And we had Rawls earlier. Let's check out Rawls this time as he pulls up for 3 and splashes it.
Sophomore with the great touch there. He's feeling it from long range, and now Minchville trying to go inside. Again, it's Clary as he slips past the defender to get it to go off the glass, and the Monarchs trying to thwart that Warwick momentum they've got her now, and Devin Henson with the drive for 2.
Nice, and we've got coaches rallying. They're getting their teams going, saying, come on, this is our chance. They're trying to. The Monarchs are going 44-33, trying to get something happen.
And an offensive foul as Coach Willie Gauze's Raiders making a stand defensively with that pressure and those traps inching ever so closer here. And now it's Calvin Green to the basket. Hoop and the harm going to the foul line.
Oh, the Raiders are on the comeback trail. Is it going to go their way? And we're going to see as it's going to be this time Washington Lake with the alley hoop. Nice play there. And Hewitt's going to follow, putting the icing on the cake. Adds 2 more, and that will be the end, 65-52. Menchville takes the lead behind Devin Hinson, who had 14 points, 7 rebounds. Tim Hewitt added another 14, and Warwick having everything they can behind Devontae Taylor, who adds 14 points, and Ray Rawls adding another 13.
Well, Morgan, for the first time ever, the Lansdowne Eagles and the Kecoughtan Warriors meet in the regional playoffs. These two teams have been to the postseason before, but never squared off against each other. And Lansdowne trying to make a deep postseason run. Last time they got to the state championship was 2005, and they're well equipped to do so behind the big man Darius Bolstad, the center. He's their junior star, and Kecoughtan's got one of their own in Marcel Haskett. He's a point guard already with Division I offers on the table. Lansdowne wins the opening tip, trying to get the ball inside the Bolstad. He's covered closely early on, and now Lansdowne on the drive. Bolstad's being denied, and they'll find R.J. Nicholson for the jumper just inside the arc.
Oh, nice play there by Nicholson. A name we're going to continue here as the game goes on, but Kecoughtan, they've got some warriors of their own behind Nick Herrera, who's going to add in for 2 there as we see. Loving that hair as it's bouncing all around. But who won the first? Here we go. We've got R.J. Nicholson getting up for 3 more. Excuse me.
Junior wing giving Lansdowne some punch offensively, and now the trap being applied by the Eagles defensively, and it will be Will Askew slipping away from it to find Dion Tabb for 2.
Nice, but Lansdowne, they're not going to stop here. They're going to get up with the big man with Bolstad, who's going to add 2 more, and we're going to go this way. And you know, who's the name we've been hearing? It's going to be Haskett as he's going to get the ball out at the 3, and he hits it, sinks it. Let's see what happens on this next one.
Oh, Haskett with the basket again from long range as he knocks it down as the junior point guard is really heating up. And Lansdowne, though, they've got a star of their own in Bolstad. They're going to lean on his big, broad shoulders to carry them on to the next round as Ivan Thomas trying to find a way to stop the big fella.
But let's see, Haskett behind the back with the layup. He's got speed, he's got transition, but Carrera here is going to go head it. Who are they going to go to? They're going to Haskett, who's going to hit the deep 3 all the way in.
Kids, don't try that at home. It'll be an air ball. Only he can do that as Haskett knocks it down from deep. And Darius Evans, though, he counters with a 3-pointer for the Eagles as the Warriors are up on the road 21-18 to start the second quarter. But Coach Ivan Thomas insists that they just cannot contain the big man Bolstad.
They can't, but Lansdowne, they've got a man on their own here. It's going to be Nicholson off the mark. Bolstad's there to put it back. Nice move there. And we're going to go to Askew. Is good.
Askew, that backcourt made of Haskett now, and then Lansdowne defensively would get a spark here with Ty Nady, his 3rd steal of the game, and he goes off the glass for 2, and Lansdowne leads it 36-34 at intermission.
Oh, it's looking like it's going to be, it could be close, and it's going to be, oh, what a great one, and we're going to get Brandon Pringle up ahead as he gets in, adds 2 more, trying to get that lead continued, and we've got Haskett. No doubt he's going to have an impact here. You think he's going to hit 3 more? He does.
No, he's not going away as Haskett just continues to keep Kecoughtan in the game, but the 3rd quarter would belong to Lansdowne as you see the miss by Brandon Tabb from 3. Here goes the break with Ty Nady pushing it, finding R.J. Nicholson for 2. The Eagles going an 11-0 run in the 3rd period to go up 9 to start the 4th.
They do. You're getting some cheer. They're excited. Everyone's getting into this game. And we're going to go with Haskett, trying to get the Warriors getting back, getting something in. He's going to hit another, getting them closer. Using
his ball handling moves to keep Kecoughtan alive, but this shot would be off or just in here. Too little, too late. 71-66, Lansdowne victorious over Kecoughtan as they move on to the next round. Well, coming up next, Morgan, we will check out some more basketball action, the 5A South Region Tournament at Kellum High School, right here on Sports Report.
Welcome back to the Cox Sports Report. With Matthew Hatfield, I'm Morgan Lang. Well, we're going to see, Matt, who's going to the regional semifinals. Is it going to be the Maury Commodores or the Warwick Raiders? As we're going to head back to the court, it's going to be a tip-off heading right away, right into it.
At the brand spanking new Kellum High School in Virginia Beach, it's the freshman Matt Coleman. He's digging the new court as he had 13 points in the opening quarter. And then his running mate Mike Bassner with the steal and 2 as the Commodores are off to the races.
They are off to the races, but they're not going to keep going as it's going to be Coleman gets it in to go, and it is fouled.
Ninth grader with some brilliant maneuvers with the basketball. Warwick's got some outside shooting to spark them as Glenn Travers sinks it from behind the arc. And then it's Coleman with the no-look pass to Shaheen Drawn, a.k.a. 6. He gets it to fall.
Nice, 6 balls, and it's going to go. It's going to be steal with coming this way. It's going to be stolen as it's going to be by Coleman, and he gets it to go. He's so quick as he gets through that court. He adds 2 more to the board for the Commodores.
Just dynamic in the open floor. Then it's 6 passing out of the post to Coleman for a deep 3. It is a swish, and the Maury lead just continues to grow.
It does, and Maury this time they have so many weapons, and this time it's going to be Knieg Buckman who's going to go for 2 as he adds another one to the game. And we're going to go Bassett who's going to go off the mark. It's in, up, off, just off. Reed is there with the rebound.
The backup junior guard is Coach Jack Baker's bench, giving them some contributions. 25-8 to start in second quarter. As you see Maury now continuing to get it done from the outside. David Reed with the 3, and these subs are giving them a big lift to help out those starters.
They are, but it's going to be 6 here as he's going to get it in with the dunk. Nice move there. You can see it. He has so much power to offer. But we're going to go. It's going to be going with the Radars here as it's going to be a pass out by Travers. Is good with a feed from Freeman.
And you see Warwick now using that 3-point line to their advantage to try to claw back into this game. But Keon Buchanan with another sweet move from the corner to the basket. And he would do it again, this time slicing down the lane for the deuce.
Nice move there, but it's going to be who? It's going to be Coleman coming the other way. He adds to it. They're just continuing to expand this lead here. And we're going to be Freeman who's going to find Travers for again. This seems to be a good combo for them as they continue to make their plays.
It's been energy plays galore for Moore with the dunks and 3s, but Warwick not going away quietly. Lewis Freeman with another deuce as Warwick is starting to trim into that 21-point lead. It's getting close to single digits now as the Raiders are on a run.
They are on a run. It's going to be exciting to see if it comes together. And it's going to be Freeman. It's going to be off, but who's going to be there? It's Crawford to tap it in. It's nice to see that they're getting these offensive rebounds. And Coleman this time for 2 before the horn.
And he bounces it off a defender's back, and that kind of really stops the bleeding from Maury to start off the 4th quarter, and they've regained control. David Reed with the basket on the assist from Jalen Williams, and the Commodores now back in their comfort zone. Warwick, though, hitting some jumpers, and it's another one hit by Glenn Travers.
Nice, they're just not quitting, which I always love seeing. But it's going to be Reed off the window for 2 here for the Commodores. And then Warwick trying to get their last chance here to make it happen with Buckley Clemens with the score. It's in, but it's too late as that'll be the pull. 69-53. Commodores take the win. Matt Coleman, as we saw, 18 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. Anthony Williams adding another 3 points and 9 rebounds, and Warwick's Glenn Travers and Lewis Freeman, as we saw, trying to do everything they can to make their impact. 17 points, 12 points respectively, followed by several rebounds and assists. So you can see they're going, making their impact.
Another game at Kellum High School, part 2 of a doubleheader. It's the Green Run Stallions taking on the Menchville Monarchs. Green Run hasn't won a region playoff game since 2004, and just 2 years ago, Menchville won in double overtime. Green Run off to the nice start as it's Sterling Carrington for 2, and then Tyler Blunt with a basket.
It is, but Menchville is going to be able to make it go the other way as it's going to be Henson here, as we'll see in a second. Going from Hewitt, and is he going to be able to make it? No doubt there.
Yeah, he's got the 3-point touch good there. It's a 4-3 lead early on for Green Run, just 3 minutes into action there as it's win or go home time now in the playoffs. Menchville doesn't want to go just yet as Devin Henson, really a catalyst for them in this postseason run.
Absolutely, it's going to be going the other way. Check out the speed in transition. The layup is money by Shavers. Nice move there, and it's going to be Blunt for three, sinks it.
Yeah, Tyler Blunt now with 79 made three-pointers on the season. Green Run up by 7. As we start the second quarter, Tim Hewitt now passing out of the double team. There is Devin Henson canning the three-point shot.
Nice outside shooting as they're continuing to let this lead happen, but it's going to be Blunt. He can go left, he can go right. He takes it to the hole, adds 2 more, and they're going to be Green Run is going to be up 11.
Yeah, Green Run here up 11, but Menchville would draw closer before the half on a three-pointer from Richard Washington, cutting that deficit to 8 at the break.
It is 26-18 as we're cutting in. They're going to have an opportunity to talk things out and get to see him warm up, get ready to see who is going to be able to take this lead moving into the second half.
And it's going to be another three-point strike by Devin Henson. And he's just nailing shots from outside to keep the Monarchs close.
He is a great perimeter shooter, but Tyler Blunt, you know what? He's having another 3 there. He's hitting 79 all game. He's crushing it. And it's going to be Hewitt to rack scores up, and he's fouled.
And Menchville starting to get in the paint a little bit easier in the second half than they were in the first half. Green Run, though, they have the answer, and Tyler Blunt, as he is just continuing to hurt the Monarchs with his jump shooting.
He is, but Martine's another weapon that's coming in here, and he has a perimeter shot as they're trying to make this happen. And Tim Hewitt to Richard Washington with the move. Woo! He's in for 2.
And Menchville just trying to answer every time Green Run makes a good play, efficient play on offense. They've got the guy in Devin Henson who continues to keep the Monarchs within striking distance as we go to the fourth quarter. An 8-point lead for Green Run. Can they hold on?
I hope so. We'll see as Martine's going to knock it in there with the sweet middle again. And we've got Wilson going to the outside. 3-point shot is up, and he sinks it. You can trust us. He made that one.
It was in as the man with the headband getting it done. He also had a big-time dunk as the Green Run's lead is now double digits, starting to pull away, but Devin Henson doesn't want to quit, doesn't want this to be his last game in that Monarchs uniform. Richard Washington with the cross-up move and the jumper.
Nice move there. They are doing everything they can to fight through this, and it's going to be Henson here, dishing it off to Jaquan Lake with the flush. Nice move there by Lake.
Oh, ferocious finish there by the 6'7 junior. Green Run, though, going to attack with another dunk. It's Jamal Mateen, and the Stallions can sense it. About to move on to the second round. Tim Hewitt here with the nice jumper from Menchville, but the Stallions would end up taking this one as they hold on with just under a minute to go. 50-43 as Green Run wins it. 15 points from Blunt. Mateen with a double-double. Devin Henson with 18 in defeat as the Stallions improve their record to 22-4 overall.
They do, but let's take a look. Player of the week, Stephen Whitley. Booker T. Washington, 34 points as the Bookers defeat Lakeland in a 66-56 regional quarterfinals. The first region playoff win since 2011, so congratulations to Stephen.
Our notebook from the region playoffs, Brittany Bryson, 16 points, 13 boards, propelling Bethel to a 67-63 win over First Colonial. They're going to the state tournament for the first time ever in girls hoops. Mariah Coker with 24 points, a career high, as Wilson edges Kings Fort to advance, and Kiara Cooper with 21 of her game-high 28 in the second half as Lake Taylor rolls past Nansemond River.
They do, and more in the regional playoffs. We've got Brandon Pringle, who hit 4 3-pointers, and Darius Bolstad scored the buzzer. Lansdowne eliminates Woodside 53-51. With their win over Woodside, Lansdowne clinched its first state tournament berth since 2005. Congratulations. And Norcom gets revenge over Kings Fork and advances 54-49 behind Antonio Parker's 17 points.
And they lost the last 2 years in the playoffs. Well, it's a sad day for all of us here on the Sports Report. It's the final show for my colleague Morgan Lang as she heads off to her new home. But Morgan, we can't let you leave without giving you a gift. And this is from our hardworking crew here at Cox. We wish you all the very best. It's been a blast working with you.
Thank you, Matt. It's been my pleasure, and I'll miss you all, but I wish you all the best. So thanks for letting me join you this season.
Wish you all the best, Morgan. We'll see you next time here on the Cox Sports Report.
coming?